Okay, you guys ready for Proverbs 3? I decided to go ahead and try to get another one out, video made actually, because my kids were still sleeping. But then my husband called and the kids are waking up, so we're still going to try to do it. So this one is so powerfully punched with so many great things. There's 35 verses here. And I think you're gonna be circling a lot because there's just so much. And again, if you're just finding that you have so much to think about, just when we go back, just choose one to meditate on and really let that satiate your soul. Because I don't want you guys overwhelming. The last thing we need is more work and this and that and the other thing. No, this is a time really just to let the Lord speak to us. Let us start to even learn to hear His voice more. And so as you're going back through, as we read, just choose one verse or two verses and just really let that be enough, and then later during the week or whatever, you can do more. Hi, sweetie. Okay, so Proverbs 3, verse 1. Again, there's 35 verses. So as I was watching the video, when I am reading the Bible online, my eyes kind of go down like I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I am reading. So if you don't want to look at me, I totally understand that, but I'm new to all this tech stuff. So you can just follow along in your Bible and not have to worry about the way my eyes look. So anyway, that's a little bit of my vanity there. So anyway, okay, Proverbs 3. Verse 1. My son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commandments. Verse 2. For the length of days and long life and peace will be added to you. Verse 3. Let not mercy and truth forsake you, but bind them around your neck and write them on the tablet of your heart. Verse 4. And so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Excuse me. My voice. Okay, Proverbs 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. Verse 6, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. Verse 7, do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. Verse 8, it will be health to your flesh and strength to your bones. Verse 9, honor the Lord with your possessions, and the first fruits of all your increase. Verse 10. So your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will overflow with new wine. Verse 11. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest His correction. Verse 12. For whom the Lord loves, He corrects, just as a father the son in whom he delights. Verse 13. Happy is the man who finds wisdom and the man who gains understanding. Verse 14. For her proceeds are better than the profits of silver, and her gain than fine gold. Verse 15. She is more precious than rubies. And all things you may desire cannot compare with her. That's a good one, huh? We like rubies. Obviously that spoke to me. Okay, verse 16. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Verse 17. You like that one, so that's verse 16. I'll write that down for you. Verse 17, her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. Verse 18, she is a tree of life to those who take hold of her, and happy are all who retain her. Verse 19. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. Verse 20. By his knowledge the depths were broken up, and the clouds dropped down the dew. You like that creation stuff? Okay. Verse 21. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. Verse 22. So they will be life to your soul and grace to your neck. What do they say about tongues? Okay, you go out. You must listen? Okay, then, no, you kind of sit over there. Okay, where were we? Verse 23. Then you will walk safely in your way, and your foot will not stumble. 24. Then you will lie down, and you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Verse 25. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, nor of trouble from the wicked when it comes. Verse 26. For the Lord will be your confidence, and will keep your foot from being caught. Verse 27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do so. I told you there's so many great things in this one. Verse 28. Do not say to your neighbor, go and come back, and tomorrow I'll give it, when you have it with you. Verse 29. Do not devise evil against your neighbor, for he dwells by you for safety's sake. Verse 30. Do not strive with a man without a cause, for if he's done no harm. Verse 31. Do not envy the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Verse 32. For the perverse person is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret counsel is with the upright. Verse 33. The curse of the Lord is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the just. Verse 34. Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble. Verse 35. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the legacy of fools. Oh my goodness, I think I have like 11 verses circled. So I told you this Proverbs is amazing, and it's full of these wisdom and truths. And of course, verse 5 and 6 have been my absolute favorite. And trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. You know, God wants us to talk to him about our life, and he will direct us. You know, we have to listen to it. There's so many times where I have not listened to him and been sorry that I didn't, you know, and that's not where the blessings are. You know, God is so good and so gracious that he even works our mistakes out for the good eventually, you know, but it's just nice when you don't have to take the harder route. It's just so much nicer. But anyway, you guys did it. Proverbs 3. Let's mark it off the chart. We are sailing our way through this. Yay! So Proverbs 3 marked off, and I will continue to go through this challenge with you. Again, I'm going to try to put a place where you can comment below. Tell me what God spoke to you today, and we'll be seeing you soon. Okay, blessings. Have a great day.